Jasper here from the Cartoon Back 2 and new Simpsons review. And if you're audience, the last one, go and check it out. And this is another good episode. So the episode starts with this Springfield. Well, this guy putting these signs, these letters on the sign, which is very funny. And Kent Brockman introducing Krusty on this, some of these betting things, this women's betting thing, which first Bart comes and all the women are of course not betting on Barney, so he gets rejected. The captain gets rejected. Mo gets rejected. These guys get rejected. And Marge tells Oppo why not he go up there, which he does start to do a speech. All the women are actually impressed and liking when he's telling them what he does, and yeah, they're all doing their bets. Which, yeah, I don't know why they're even there, and yeah, they get, so with 5 women that actually get to take Oppo out, and Oppo is just starting to laugh while Marge and Lisa look at each other. First, Oppo goes out with, we see Oppo ending his date with Lisa's teacher that got him a panda, and then starting to go on with a date with Milhouse's mom, and I'm guessing so forth, so on, down the list, and looking at these cards, and Homer's like, oh yeah, which I'm sure there's something, exactly what that was on the card. And yeah, it turns out he gets a note from his mom, and yeah, there's a flower which he freaked out by, but he tells why he's scared of the flower, which they show of who they're gonna have to be married to, and yeah, Oppo is of course not married, so they're gonna have to do some excuse or something. And yeah, he pretty much lies. Oppo lies to his mom, saying that he is married. Where Homer just writes, where are the sticky stack something burns? And he just starts dancing, and a montage of him getting his hair done and dancing and having some night out on the town, and Homer looking at these losers until he gets the money, which yeah, he has to sacrifice the candy bar with that. And yeah, Oppo's mom comes, and Homer just not even remember what they're saying before. And yeah, Oppo's trying to get to him, and they actually got some time. Which Homer's got a plan. Homer's actually got a plan for Oppo that he says, saying that he can pretend that Oppo is married to Marge while his mother is staying with them. Which yeah, his mom grabs him by the ear. And they arrive, which Homer tells Marge if she can pretend to be Oppo's wife for just while Oppo's mother is there, so they can keep their little secret. And Marge, of course, agrees, and the kids are probably not sure what's going on. Mo is going on vacation, and saying that he's going to the Easter Island, and Homer is just wanting to find somewhere else to hide, which, yeah, he spends some time with his dad, gets some pills, and actually has some fun in a wheelchair. And Marge telling Oppo of how long this would be, which he says probably just a couple of days. And Lisa and Bart are talking about these things with Apo's mom. Homer's saying hey to all of the elderlies, and the dinner's being served, which, yeah, he has this race with this old man and starts running. Yeah, gets the food. And gets these chips, these smushed like chips he's drinking out of, which he's wondering why this guy is with the nurse. This guy is breathing out of that tube, and it's like breathing for himself, or for him. And when this guy, because Homer's using a fake ID, which the actual guy of the name Homer was using, when he comes, the nurse is like, but if you're the actual one, then who was? And Homer's just running out and talking about the whole thing with Marge. And Marge saying that how it's been horrible. Which right when we know it, Apo's mom comes in and, yup, sees the whole thing. And having to tell the truth, which Apo's telling Homer to shut up, which he's just not. And showing some different plans for Apo's wedding for them to get, which Lenny, Carl, and Barney at Moe's, and cheering on with, when they hear about Apo, they just cheer for Marge. Which, yeah, Apo comes in, and Homer's wondering if they have something for a depressing man like Apo. Which he starts to sing this little song, and Homer's got an idea, an exact idea, and yeah, not one of the greatest ideas probably, which the wedding is starting to get informed, and Apo not knowing what girl is going to be faced with him. And Homer's got an idea exactly how to ruin the party. And Marge thanking the pastor to actually do this sermon, this wedding, and Apo riding on the elephant, getting scared by a mouse, which, yeah, just gets squished. And Apo sees some girl that he knew before. And just talking about these different things when, yeah, Homer pretending to be their elephant thing. And him having to explain it to, having to now explain this whole thing to his mother and his bride. Which, yeah, he end up being poked with a stick, and they start to get married, which they end up getting married, and Homer eating the peanuts, which the elephant starts to attack him, and Apo saying that this is really great. This turned out really wonderful for both of them. But yeah, really good for Apo. So yeah, hopefully you all enjoyed. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Most fun occasions turned on so much anything new. And let me know where you'll think. Catch you on the next one.